Girl troops in Scouts BSA. Let's talk about it. Welcome to our 9th season here on Commissioners Weekly, and we are going to dive into some really great subjects from now until the end of the year. Season 9, I believe, is 24 episodes, and this is the neat thing. Most of the subjects were either conversations or questions that we took on our channel. So these come to you through the channel. I'm going to start it off with this one, just kind of covering the basics for those who need to see some more stuff to really get the hang of what's going on our channel. Now, I also would like to thank all of the new members. So you guys are going to get even more in the middle of your video. So we'll get into that. But please, if you have questions, put them in the comments below. That's what we're here, and that's what we are about. And during the downtime, which was just a brief 3 weeks, believe me, my vacation went quick. Real quick, because I spent most of it working. So it went pretty quick. But during that time, you guys, we hit 4,000 subscribers. That's awesome. I can recall back when we hit 1,000, and I was over the moon. I was jumping up and down, having a great time. And that is all because of your dedication. You getting involved, you helping out. This is wonderful. So with all of that, let's go directly into girls troops in Scouts BSA. Girls' involvement in scouting has been around since its beginning. In fact, BP originally was approached by a troop of girls that actually were trying to get their program going in England. This, I believe, was at the very first World Jamboree. And this was amazing. He was stunned by this. So his wife took over the girl guides for England. And that just grew and grew and still exists even today. Now, meanwhile, in the United States, the Girl Scouts of America was started in 1912, whereas the Boy Scouts of America was actually started in 1910 in the United States. And that's the thing. They are two separate organizations. Boy Scouts of America and Scouts BSA is actually part of this. You'll see this little purple emblem on the uniform. That is WOSM. That is the World Organization of the Scouting Movement. That's what we are a member of. Now, American Girl Scouts or Girl Guides are part of WAGS. WAGS, let me get it right, it's the World Association of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts. That is their organization. It has a totally different symbol. I'll pop them up here. Just that you can see that they're two different organizations. Now, in 2019, they introduced for the very first time girl troops in Scouts BSA. It's very new, and it's not co-ed. That's all girl youth participants and leaders. Okay, keep that in mind. It's all girls. The boys, they have their own program. Okay, they have it for a very long time, and we'll talk more about that. But they have their own leadership, their own youth leadership, which is all girls for the girls. So, and it's the exact same program. We'll go into more detail. Now, it's a revolutionary concept of actually going in and creating a new group. And that's the one magical thing about it is that when you start a new group like that, it is fantastic as far as all of the achievements that can be done. All of the scout skills that are out there. Plus, learning how to work with one another. And friendships that will last a lifetime are established in the troop. Now, girl troops also get leadership. As I briefly mentioned, the senior patrol leader, the SPL, of a girl troop is a girl, a youth girl, okay? So there's no co-ed of anything. And that's, I have to deal with a lot of rumors, okay? And you have to keep that in mind, that a girl troop is a girl troop. It's not co-ed. And the same thing's true with boys. It's a boy troop. The boys actually run the troop. That's with the boy troop, and the girl troops are girl-led. The leadership skills are amazing. Now, this is very important. Girls have exactly the same program as the boys. So a boy troop and a girl troop have the exact same program. That includes merit badge, advancements, all of the different ranks that are there, all of the leadership things, quartermasters, scribes, treasurer, you name it. There's a ton of different things that they do that is identical. The descriptions are identical for a troop that is a boy troop or a girl troop. They're identical. Their adventures are identical. So if the girl troop wished to go on high adventure or to a high adventure base, they can do that. They can do that just like the boys can. There's a lot of things there. And in fact, I did a video earlier about conjoined troops where they have a girl troop and a boy troop, and then they have the same committee. So if you'd like to check that out, please check out the video up there. And that talks a little more about that combination. Now, most units are independent. They'll have their own committee, they'll have their own leaders, and so on. So that being the case, they can choose their calendar. Instead of sharing the equipment in a conjoined troop, troops, I should say, instead of sharing that equipment, they can have their own equipment, and they usually, work the schedule out. So it's amazing. So check that video out, of course, at the end. I'm just telling you now. So, but it is a wonderful thing. They can go and do great adventures, hiking, camping, going out and seeing the wild. They can do things like go to museums and ecological parks and all. You name it, they can do it just like the boys. There's no difference between the girls and the boys' troops. They're the exact same thing. Now, before we go any further, I do want to invite you to our monthly meeting. It's on the first Sunday of each month, and it's at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So you're more than welcome to join us and ask questions and just have fun. That's one of those wonderful things about that meeting. I also want to thank everybody on Patreon for their continued support of our channel. And our channel members. You can be a channel member. You hit the join button and join up. There's all kinds of badges and emojis and different things. They even get the videos exclusively for themselves, ad-free, which is an added bonus. And then, of course, if you don't want to join in and do a monthly donation, you could always do a one-time donation by hitting the thanks button. So get involved. I really do appreciate all that you do in scouting and here on the channel. With girl troops, they have a chance for advancement. So they can earn scout and first class and tenderfoot and all those different rank advancements, including the Eagle Scout. But in addition to that is all of the life skills, all of the scout skills that the boy troops have been doing. The girl troops can now involve and have that part of their program, part of what they do, just like the boys. And that is a magical thing, to have those scout skills, those management skills that we need more than ever to have the management skills from scouting, using our core values found in the Scout Oath and the Scout Law. Those are wonderful things to have in any troop. Now, as with any unit, any scout troop, whether it be girls or boys, we need good adult leaders. And the thing is that there are certain requirements for being a leader of a girl troop. Girl troops often will require at least one female adult leader to be on campouts and outings and any activities. That is a requirement. When you go through your youth protection, it'll be completely explained. But there's so many great unit leaders out there, whether it be the youth or even the adults, you guys. Definitely enjoy scouting. Scouting is a great adventure. It is one of those wonderful things. And we work very hard for our scouts. We do a lot of work for them. And we want them to succeed. And giving them the opportunity, especially the girls, they've never, until 2019, they didn't have that opportunity. We want all youth to be good leaders. And that's the wonderful thing about scouting. And you are a major part of it. And I am so proud of you and all the hard work you do. Please keep it up, and I'll see you on the trail.